You're everywhere I go. Whoa, go. Everywhere I go. Whoa, everywhere I go.
The Spotlight Theatre in downtown Moline is more than a theatre. The old Scottish Rite Cathedral houses a lot of small businesses and unique experiences, and a new offering, Spotlight Yoga. Sara Tubbs and Brent Tubbs join me now to tell us about how the yoga and the arts will be part of the Spotlight mix. Hi, you guys. Thanks for being on Quad Cities Live.
Hi, thanks for having us.
Well, Sara, let's start with you in this yoga. You are a certified yoga instructor. Talk to us a little bit about your dream of bringing Spotlight Yoga together.
So I've been practicing yoga for about 23 years or so now. Absolutely have always loved yoga. It's been a big part of my life. And during COVID, when we were, sitting around because we couldn't do theater, I was doing a lot of yoga, of course. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to look into getting certified. I've always wanted to do it for years now, and I just never have found quite the right program to fit my schedule and things like that. So I thought, well, gosh, now's the time to do it. And I found a program online called Gritty Buddha out of New York through a friend, and went through it, got my certificate, and I thought, gosh, well, let's just bring this to the theater. That way we have a lot of people that do shows with us, or just people in the community with a love of yoga. Now they can come and do that at Spotlight as well during the day. So we usually don't have much going on there during the day as well. So just super, super excited to use the space in a new way and bring something new to the theater.
And this is happening on the theater floor, right? Is that where you do the classes?
Yes. Yep. And I promise we will vacuum after all of our shows so that it's nice and clean for everyone to participate on.
Talk to us a little bit, too, about the technique specifically that you use to help people kind of build their strength.
Sure, yeah. So my favorite technique has always been vinyasa. I love a good flow. I don't like standing just in one pose for a long time. That method is amazing too, and to some people really love that, but for me, I just really love moving. I love music and dancing, so the vinyasa flow has always just been something that has called to me. And so in the practice that I'll be doing, I use a lot of music throughout the whole practice, and we're always moving, always flowing, never standing still for too long, and building strength and energy through that, and a lot of focus on breath and meditation as well. Super important things for us all.
When are your ongoing your classes? Let's talk about the schedule, the ongoing schedule that you offer.
Yeah, so one of my big things is like, when do I start this? When do I start this? I was always trying to find a good time. Really, I got my certification a year ago, and it was just like, when is a good time? When is a good time? Oh, now's not a good time. Now's not a good time. So there's sometimes just never a great time to start something. So I decided, you know what? I'm just going to start it and do what's best for my schedule right now, which is Tuesday, Friday mornings at 9 a.m. And then my hope and dream is that I will acquire more instructors to open up that schedule more, to have some weekend classes and some evening classes, especially for working folks. So
very
they can
cool.
attend as well.
Very cool. Well, Brent, do you take part in these classes? What's your role?
Yeah, I was her guinea pig.
Yeah.
I'm still sore, but...
Well, you've got, Brent, you're doing a special event this weekend. You want to tell us about your improv event?
Yes, so our improv group, Stolen Set Improv, will be performing tomorrow, Saturday, at 7 o'clock in the theater, where it's myself, Bob Kelly, Amelia Fisher, and Ryan Hurdle. And our whole premise is that we take over the set of our main stage show that's going on, and we improvise a one-act play just based on the set that's already built. So it's a ton of fun. We have actually Haywire Improv from Augustana is opening the show, so they'll be doing about 30 minutes, and then we go on and improvise for about an hour.
Wow, nothing scripted, nothing rehearsed. I'm
That's
intrigued. Right. I'm intrigued. It's almost like live television.
Exactly, yes.
Well, Brent and Sara, we invite everyone out to the improv event, and then to also look up your yoga classes. They are you're starting May 24th, right? Tuesdays and Fridays.
Tuesday.
Tuesdays and
Tuesday the
Fridays at
1st.
9.
Yep.
Very
First
cool.
15 people that register get a free Manduka headband too.
Oh, that's a nice incentive.
Freebies.
Very cool. Well, thank you guys so much for being with us today.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for having us.
No problem.